hope it's nothing serious. Grizzly! Syrup. Yes! Taking this. Yes!
Welcome! We've got what you need. Would you like to Thank you! Would you like to Thank you! Would you like Thank you! Would you like Thank you! Would you like to Thank you! Would you like Thank you! Come again!
Taking this.
Da baba do bum. Da bum. Dub. Dud. Baba. Gab. Baba do. Do gooda. Da baba. Da. Do gooda. Huh?
Can't be. Telephos?
Why yes, I will be playing Delphos in this year's show, but please, save the autographs for another time.
I would be honored if he would be amenable to an autograph.
Palomina?
What's this we've been hearing about the actors being unable to perform in their current condition?
Oh, that. You see, I can't remember. I mean, I literally cannot remember what happens in the play, and after so many auditions to land the role.
Why can't you just read the script again? Can't be that hard to memorize your lines.
Would that it were truly so easy, but when I glance at the page, my mind goes blank every time. It wouldn't be so bad if I was the only one afflicted, but oh, the horror! Every single actor is affected. Who knows when we will ever be able to put on another play again? If we cannot produce an Alm of Light, how will we ever face the Mana Goddess? We will be ruined!
Okay, calm down. I can't deal with a Delphos lookalike acting so pitiful.
Forgive me. Oh, I need some fresh air.
Such a shame to have landed a leading part and then be faced with these difficulties. How can we help?
It sounds like this development is recent. Maybe it has something to do with the seal on the Benevodon of Light.
It might. Delphos has been going around messing with the Benevodons after all.
Here's an idea. Why not use the Lumina Lantern on these actors and see if the Elemental of Light can counteract the Benevodon's influence?
With Lumina's power, that might be possible. Try it out on one of those artistes over there.
I am... Almost thought we were talking to the real Delphos for a second. Okay, pull it together, Val. You gotta head to the stage and see to that actor.
It's no use. I cannot remember. That won't help if we can't recall the plot of the The lady they are referring to as the leader has been performing since her youth. I have seen a great... My, but you're the Convoy of Alms. Welcome. I am also playing the lead in our production of Delphos and Cerulean. I think you are. Don't forget how important you are to the plot. My head is spinning. You cannot. Do not cast away your career. Val, please, the Lumina Lantern.
Right. We think the power of light can help your...
I remember something about Delphos and Cerulean. Many years ago, war ravaged the place That conflict that spanned generations was known as Arvid's War. This is the tale of the one who brought it to its end. Of course! That was the introduction! Which is all well and good, but I still cannot Oh, you must help us!
Sure. Where can I find the performers?
They'll be spread out across the island practicing their parts. Find them quickly.
The Lumina Lantern sure came in handy. Hopefully it'll have the same effect on all the actors having issues with their parts.
What was it again?
He looks really torn.
My, what a bewitching gleam you have.
The light will help you. Just keep looking at it.
Eureka!
It's all back? You're sure?
You would doubt a professional? Deilophos and Cerulia, Act 1. Enter General Deilophos, fresh from the battlefield, worn down but still going strong. The warring factions had begun cutting down innocent farmers and their families. Deilophos spots our heroine Cerulia as she attempts unsuccessfully to flee. Now, the general was a soldier the likes of which had never been seen before or since, but even a man of his caliber was unable to stop the onslaught. Suddenly, an arrow is loosed at the fair maiden. Deilophos takes the arrow in her stead, leaving his right arm damaged and immobile. The two manage to escape the battlefield and leave their past behind them. They are the only survivors of that bloody skirmish.
So Deilophos saved Cerulia at the cost of his arm. I guess he couldn't fight anymore after that.
Huzzah! Thanks for saving.
He sacrificed his arm for her. That takes courage.
The goddess's heroic... No. The goddess's own... Not that The goddess's hero champion! Slayer of all 8 Benevodons! Oh, that's it! Put a load off my mind.
Well, well, Lucky.
Well, I should rehearse once for... Deilophos and Cerulia. Act 3. Deilophos' epic journey. At the behest of the Mana Goddess, Deilophos traveled the world, sword in hand, subduing each and every Benevodon as it appeared in his path. The road was tough, but Deilophos persevered. He single-handedly defeated all 8 mighty monsters, earning him a hero's welcome from the people he saved. Deilophos was unstoppable for one reason and one alone. A promise made on Entwine Bridge Pass to his beloved Cerulia. Someday, I swear I will return to you. Until that day...
He traveled the whole world subduing Benevodons?
I'm saved! You have my
Doing your best to power through the hardships for the sake of a promise. Yeah, I know how that feels.
Did I enter from stage right?
Are you part of the...
Why are you carrying around a lantern like that? What are you
I'll leave the role-playing to the professional.
That, right? How can you be sure?
I'll find... Deilophos and Cerulia begin a peaceful life together, away from the devastations of war. Until one day, an emissary of the Mana Goddess comes to Deilophos, begging for his help to save the world from chaos.
This fairy tells him of great Benevodon monsters brought about by the Mortals' War. Only one strong enough of both heart and body stands a chance against the fiend. Deilophos accepts the mission and receives the Sword of Mana.
Okay. Deilophos takes the Mana Sword and goes off to slay the Benevodons. Got it.
Why am I still here prattling on to... Thanks, I guess.
We're lucky the Lumina Lantern works so fast.
There is a bright future.
Now that we've gotten the hang of it, let's use the lantern on the troop leader one more.
Agreed. We gotta get the troop leader to remember her part. She should be on stage. Time to bust out the Lumina Lantern one more time.
If it isn't the arms.
Is everyone accounted for?
Well, there is one minor hiccup. Our troop leader is nowhere to be found.
Oh, this is terrible.
What? Did something happen?
No, not her. Look at the sky. What is to become of us all?
Huh?
Oh, no. What's going on?
I've got a bad feeling about...
Take cover here. We'll check it out.
I'll come with you. The show cannot go on without our troop.
Stick close to us and don't go looking for trouble.
No, not this. Wait a second. Aish? What are you doing here?
My investigations in Lagrazzo have concluded. I did say that I would meet up with you when I was finished. Did I not? Please note that I do not bring glad tidings, however. I observed a peculiarly dense concentration of mana power flowing toward none other than the Temple of Wendel. The Temple of Wendel, as I'm sure you know, was once a sacred place of pilgrimage in the days of Fadiel. The elemental power of darkness, namely knowledge, and that of light, the thirst for truth, have always been intertwined. Two halves of the same whole, if you will. For those with knowledge are wont to seek the truth. In the distant past, those learned people sought solace in Wendel.
Informative lecture, but we have other things to...
Yes, as...
Figures. I'll...
Benevodon of Light? Oh dear. We must find our leader.
Deilophos?
This gentleman is merely playing the part of the protagonist in Deilophos, but his Cerulean counterpart is nowhere to be
Oh dear. Where could she have been going?
We should go after her.
For a moment, I mistook that man for Deilophos himself. A brilliant costume, that.
Yeah, he got me too. It's a bit of a shock at first.
Dear Deilophos, my heart is forever with you. I will wait for you always.
What did she say? I couldn't make it out. Maybe she's rehearsing?
Beloved Deilophos, champion of the goddess and hero to the people. Do not bother with me. I am fine.
She doesn't seem to know what she's doing.
We must keep a weather eye on her whereabouts.
Yes! Taking this. Yes!
Dear Deilo, forgive them. Be at peace. Be a beacon of hope, my hero.
This reminds me of when Palomino went off on her own in Tata.
How far is our troop leader planning to go? It could be dangerous.
Taking this? Let me see. Is this?
Yes?
Talo, please, stop.
Wait, don't go that way. Cerulia, you must escape from this battlefield of sorrow. I will sacrifice my arm, my battalion, anything to save you.
Talo, I will wait for always. Huh? What are you doing?
You were not in your right mind. I only meant to stop you.
Why am I here, of all places?
You don't remember?
There is a chance that your consciousness was corrupted by an outside force. I myself was once overcome in such a way.
Your conversation sounded like lines straight from your play.
No, it was all ad-libbed. I just said what sounded right.
I can't even think straight.
Hang on. Let's try the Lumina Lantern.
No, nothing.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. This is what Lorimar's prophecy of destruction. The cause of this amnesia may be linked to the reactivation of the Benevodon of Light. Appropriate if the power of the elemental vessel stays the effects somewhat.
Light, like the moon, has power over the mind. If we can defeat the monster, everything should go back to...
Sounds like our only option is to stop the...
I shall leave the subjugation of our...
How noble.
My, you are smarter than you look. I would be remiss in my duties as a scholar if I didn't document that.
Let Aish do what he needs to.
My thoughts are with you, even...
Yeah.
Wendell, huh? Here we are. This place has been here since the time...
Was the world really that different back then?
Honestly, Sproutlings and spirits lived in a whole other realm, so I have no idea what you saps were up to. Never crossed my mind. But now I wonder what people hoped... I never cared about that kind of thing in the past. Other people's business was their own.
You've grown a lot over this journey, Jule.
A change of heart isn't a bad thing. My travels as a hired blade were what really opened my eyes to the world around me.
Thanks. I'll try not to let my newfound altruism go to my head.
So you were getting worried.
That's not what I said.
Like the truth seekers of old, our travels have brought us to this temple.
Okay, that's enough self-reflection. We have a Benevodon to defeat.
Right. We have a duty to the actors and to the future Alm of Light.
Odd that Aish had no interest in observing the Benevodon.
I think he was preoccupied with the actors and what happened to them.
I see. A stranger phenomenon superseding the interest in the first. That does sound like him.
Grant me power! If I turn it like this...
Aha! The key is reflecting the light, so we can move forward.
This is hard. Well, you do it.
Sure. Time to get more practice in with the elemental vessel. Watch your step here. What trick you all on? That's the best! Thank you! You're mine! Next! You're mine! Got it! Explode!
A fearsome foe.
I failed. I wasn't by her side.
Huh? That voice... can no one else hear it? This is kinda exciting. This might be useful. Help us out! Looks like we've been teleported. Time to shine! Grizzly! If I turn it like this...
I should never have gone. I would never have left her side had I known.
Wait, here it is again. That voice... So cool. Okay.
I can go another round.
Got some syrup. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... 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 Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick. Grizzly! Yes! Grizzly!
Val, is something wrong? Stopping suddenly and looking around at nothing. I'm here if you need someone to talk to.
Oh, sorry, no. I'm just trying to be extra careful in here. I'm fine. Work. Looks like we've been teleported. Here, use this. Come forth. I'm brimming with power. What new unseen challenges await us? Delophos had to travel the whole world to defeat the Benevodons.
All 8 by himself? I can't imagine me and Ramco trying to do the same.
You're not getting away. You're not getting away. That's the last.
They were not our equal.
Grant me power! You're mine! Unseen Flask! You're mine! Bullseye! You're mine! One more!
Got it! Our forces made this outcome an obvious one.
Did the spirit realm look like this, Julai? The spirit realm looks more like Rudius, actually.
But there were stone structures like this too. Brings back memories.
Okay, that did the trick. Come forth! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Got some syrup. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Let me see, is this? If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Salamander! You're mine! Take this! Okay.
You're not getting away.
Useless, Turok. You grow stronger with every battle.
If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Watch yourselves, everyone! Salamando! Silky! Explode! You're mine! Take this!
Alright.
We triumphed together.
Let's rest up.
Do we always have to fight? I mean, come on!
If it can't be reasoned with, we gotta fight.
I'll do it.
my blade!
Go forth!
I can still fight.
That attack is terribly troublesome. It must be stopped.
Yes, that's the
I will
spirit.
take over.
Not so tough now, are you? Okay. Undine! Take this! Filthy! Save! Yeah, that's it! Don't stop attacking! That's the best!
Time to get to work. I need you.
I think we can use the
Take over.
That's a better! Here, use this! Salamando!
There it seems.
Good eye! Good eye! You're mine! Good eye!
Summon the spirits to our side.
Take this!
Time to get to work.
I will take over. Eternal emptiness. Does this help? Stop force! Salamander! Here! Flourish! It is done! Our chance is now!
Thunder Saber! You're mine! Salamando! Bullseye! Use this! You're mine!
Close to the elemental
This! I can help you. This is it. You're mine now!
You use the vessel!
Fire diversion!
You use the vessel!
Fire diversion!
My eyes close of their own accord.
I need you!
Buckle up.
Use the vessel.
Fire diversion!
You're not getting away. Buckle up.
I will take over. Summon the spirit up!
Do all the alms have to... thing on their pilgrimages?
I doubt it. This whole trip is a little irregular.
Here, use this! Please work! Looks like we've been teleported.
All I wanted. It was all I wanted in life. And yet...
He sounds like he's in pain. Like the memories are there.
I'll deal with this.
I will take over.
You're not getting away. Useless.
My gratitude.
A fearsome foe.
I'll carry on from here. Grant me power! I'm brimming with power.
If the light passes through, the floor appears?
I think the floor's there the whole time. We just can't make it out.
Light leads the way to truth in all things, you might say, including the floor.
Watch your step here.
What tricky tricks! Frigid cold with my eyes closed if they're almost cold. Silken core! Closed if they're almost cold.
Explode!
I'll deal with this.
So cold.
Moving.
Thunderbolt!
Eruption! Just my luck.
I will take over.
Just one left.
I survived. Somehow.
Here, use this. Take this!
Val? You were touching your chest. You okay?
Yeah, it's probably nothing. It's just a bruise. Don't worry about me.
I think he's been acting weird since we got to Wendell, personally.
I agree. He thinks that we are not aware of his absent looks and far-off thoughts.
Whoa! Got some syrup. Taking this?
Just one more look. One more smile.
What does Delafos mean?
You're my opponent!
Explode! Gather to my mana! Take this! Thunder Saber!
I'm alright.
You will pay! Oh, Spirit!
Mighty Elemental! Reverse!
Do not drop your defenses into the barrier!
I didn't expect the battle to get so fierce.
Why, thanks.
Resonate! Looks like we've been teleported.
We're so high up. Are we above the clouds? Please.
Tell me this is as high as we're gonna get?
You can see the path that leads ahead. There may be someone lying in wait.
Probably the Benevodon and Deilophos. Be wary of both, Val.
Right.
Champion of the goddess, enemy of my kin. Your truth from the past differs from what you find in the present. My hitherto eternal seal is broken. I would give my thanks.
Deilophos! Give me Hina's...
Wait, Val. Something's not right.
Overflowing with power! This is the strength I remember! With such energy at my command, I will take my revenge on the goddess!
Light is but a reflection of darkness. Shadows breed where light is strongest. Pray, where do you fall? I, Celestia, will be the judge.
But wait! We have so many questions!
Looks like the judgment has to come first.
And we better survive this.
Whoa! If we just break resistance, our attack will have an effect.
Showcase Boomerang! Abandon hope! Okay! Behold, so tough now, are you? Not so tough now, are you? Abandon hope!
Time to get to work.
Cold makes my eyes close of their own accord.
Thanks.
Behold!
I have been summoned.
Painful lurk in the shadows.
My gratitude! Abandon hope!
This calls for the elemental vessel.
Shame! Behold! Behold! Abandon hope! Here you come here! Behold!
Careful! She's gathering her power!
Abandon hope!
Maybe we should cast judgment on her.
Yes. Shall we make that final call?
This is the end, Celestia!
Behold!
Go! Don't hesitate to strike!
Abandon hope!
I think we can use the vessel!
No!
I will take over! Behold!
I shall not limit myself.
Astaroth!
My gratitude!
How cruelly cold! Lay not from the truth, all-encompassing glow!
What tricky terrain!
Abandon hope! Behold, how cruelly cold!
I'll carry on from here.
I'll do it.
Abandon hope!
I will take over. Does this help?
Behold! Abandon hope!
Summon the spirits to our side.
Lay not from the truth, all-encompassing glow! You saber!
Elemental vessel.
Lay not!
This event calls for the elemental vessel.
You are not the goddess's chosen champion. Nor are you a hero of the people. Why then do you fight?
No. We want to make things better. Not because someone asked us to, but because we know that it's the right thing to do. Tell me, what made Deilephos change from a hero of legend into this? Do you know? The character in Deilephos and Cerulia had a mission. A reason to take up the sword again and fight. He was the goddess's chosen champion. And a hero of the people. What happened to him?
Light is a reflection of darkness. Utter devotion corrodes into vengeful resentment. You and he suffered the same pain.
The same pain? Hina.
I do not bestow known truths upon mortals. Fate sees to it that what must be revealed is shown in due time. But I shall bear witness to your truth to the end.
Look, the light elemental.
Heyo! It's me, Lumina! And may I say kudos for getting Celestia to see reason? Impressive!
Lumina! It's been forever and a day!
That you, Julie? Glad to see you! I'd like to say I'm doing well, but I'm getting deja vu seeing Deilephos in this state. Looks like nothing's changed since the last time he attacked the goddess.
Deilephos attacked her in that form? Why go to such lengths to hurt the goddess of mana?
We should warn her that her old buddy's back and looking for trouble, while we have the chance.
Do you think there's a way to seek an audience with the goddess when I take you all to the Mana Tree?
All this fuss and we still don't know why Deilephos is acting like this in the first place.
Suffering the same pain that I am.
That is what the Benevodon said.
Yeah, it's gotta be a clue. Something to do with what sparked his need for revenge. I could feel it the further we went into the temple. Deilephos is in agony.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Perhaps the boundaries of your minds were breached in some way.
All we've got are theories. What I know for sure is that Deilephos is tormented by something. But no matter what his reasons, we have to stop Deilephos before he upends the whole world. That's the only way to know what really happened, and have a chance to get Hina's Core Stone back.
Look at you! Facing challenges head on, and finding the courage to go after the truth! You're lighting your own way! Okay, I've decided.
Fairy?
Solgard Val, seeker of answers and truth. By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Alm of Light.
Me? An Alm?
But Val's already got a job. Solgard.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Liza was a Solgard once, and then became the Alm of Earth.
Seeker of Truth. A suitable pseudonym. Val was willing to interrogate a Benevodon in order to better understand our quandary.
And Lumina does have a soft spot for you.
Of course I do!
Okay. I, Val the Solgard, accept my new position as the Alm of Light.
Also, an Alm will have no problem convincing our guardian friend.
Convincing who?
Just wait, you'll see. Well, what are you waiting for? Go back to the town and let everyone know not to worry. They've got a new Alm of Light!
We made it back to Teratio. Which is probably in the front of the theater. Just getting started. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Welcome. What will it be? Anything else? Thank you very much. Anything else? Thank you very much. Anything else? Thank you very much.
welcome. We've got what you need. Come again.
Babu. Da baba do bum.
Welcome. What will it be? Excellent choice. Thanks a bunch. Excellent. Thanks a bunch. Excellent. Thanks a bunch. Excellent. Thanks a bunch. What will it be? Excellent. Thanks a bunch. Stop by again.
You've returned. I assume that means you've dealt with the Benevodon of Light?
Oh, enough about that! The sky has cleared, and so have our heads.
We remember the entire script for Delafos and Cerulia. Now,
out of courtesy, I refrained from asking anything about the final act until the alms returned. Might I inquire now?
Of course! Here it goes! Delafos and Cerulia, final act. The hero comes to the end of his long journey.
with the power of the Mana Sword, Delafos managed to subdue all 8 of the Benevodons, earning him the title of legendary hero by all those he had saved.
Knowing that such awesome power should not be left in the hands of mortals, Delafos returned the sword to the goddess.
With the war ended and the Benevodon threat quelled, Delafos found he had no more need to fight. His duty was complete.
He returned home to his beloved Cerulia to live out the rest of his days in peace and tranquility. The end.
There. Now that that's settled, the show must go on. We have to find our Alm of Light, after all.
You'll see, Fairy. We'll put on a performance that knocks your wings off.
Wait, I, was actually named the Alm already. Sorry I didn't mention it.
What?
Yep. Everyone, meet your new Alm of Light, Val.
It was back in Wendell after we beat the Benevodon.
A plot twist!
No one saw this coming.
Heyo! It's true. I made up my mind and Fairy already delivered the news.
Lumina?
But then, what about our show? If we don't need to perform in order to decide on the Alm, what will we tell our patrons? They're expecting a big review.
For years, like Windine and Longrin. The performers take pride in summoning the fairy.
Oh, well, you know, things just kind of worked out differently this time. Delafos, not this guy, but the real one, forced my hand.
Troop leader, I have an idea that would make this the biggest show of our lives. A special performance.
Special how?
We add a 5th act featuring the Alm of Light. Then we have a scene where Val leaves for the Mana Tree. It'll connect the story of the past to current events.
You want me to act?
Not a speaking role, just a guest appearance. Maybe swing your sword around. You know, play up your alminess.
Do you want a part, Lumina? It is a once-in-a-4-year chance to give the people what they want.
My time has come! I've always wanted to be a star! I was made for the stage, baby!
It's a deal! The rest of the alms can sit in the reserved seating to watch the show.
Oh, wait a minute. I never agreed to any of this.
Thank you for your patience. Without further ado, Teratio presents Delafos and Cerulia.
Val, this was our best year yet. I'm honored that we could see you off on your journey to the Mana Tree in our own way.
And I think I speak for all.
Oh, such a thrilling theatrical. I have never been more moved by a melodrama.
Fairy attends this performance for every pilgrimage, huh? She really steals the show.
Now then, all the alms are accounted for. Shall we be off to the Tree of Mana? As for myself, I have said my goodbyes to my colleagues in Lagrazzo. I am prepared to fulfill my duty.
About that, before we sacrifice anything, we have to ask for an audience with the Mana Goddess. She's gotta know some way to stop Delafos.
Ah, yes. You cannot leave Delafos unchecked. May I ask what makes you think the goddess can assist?
Delafos seeks revenge, and his target is the Mana Goddess. She's in grave danger.
Plus, he's looking pretty bizarre these days now that his power is returning.
There you have it. First and foremost, we have to talk to the goddess.
If that is the consensus of the group, I have no objection. Though I find your lack of enthusiasm curious.
Enthusiasm?
Why am I not surprised? You do realize that no person has been simultaneously chosen as both the Soul Guard and Alm of Light in all recorded history, do you not? And yet, you continue on as though you're unfazed by this unprecedented phenomenon. Val, may I request an interview so that I might write down your thoughts for posterity?
Maybe later, yeah? I know that being named an Alm is rare under any circumstances, but I'm still just me. I don't feel any different. All that's changed is the goal at the end of my journey. What I know in my heart needs to be done. With Delafos still out there, this pilgrimage will be the hardest that any Alm has had to deal with, probably ever. But I'm still here, and I'm still your Soul Guard. And I won't let anything happen to any of you.
Of course. Protector to the last, I see. Your resolve is evident in both word and action. Admirable.
I'm rooting for you all! Go get 'em!
Off to the sanctuary to meet with the goddess of mana at last.
What role would you want if you were in a play, Palomina?
I would want to audition for a part completely opposite to my actual personality.
Say no more. How about a villain? Like an evil witch or a greedy tyrant?
Got some syrup.
Chronicle every detail of our Soul Guard Kum Alm's journey. Every word he said, every path he's trod. Oh, and I mustn't forget the events at Terratio.
Aish is keeping himself very busy with his records.
Yeah, well, it keeps him happy. I'm just glad he joined the convoy. Rest up. Plan our next move. rest up. Yes! Let's plan our next move. Taking this. This is kind of... Time for a stretch. Time for a stretch. Let's get a move on. Time for a stretch. let's get a move on. Time for a stretch.
Doing well. No, I must focus on the task ahead of me.
Time for a stretch.
I am refreshed and ready to go.
Let's get a move on.
Shall we set out soon?
So much to do, so little time to do it all.
Time for a stretch.
Take a moment to collect your thoughts, but not too long.
I am refreshed and ready to go. Is Ian doing well? No, I must focus on the task ahead of me.
So much to do, so little time to do it all.
I am refreshed and ready to go. Is Ian doing well? No, I must focus on the task ahead of me.
Take a moment to collect your thoughts, but not too long.
Let's get a move on.
I'll deal with this.
I will take over.
I'll carry on from here. The Soul Guard's resolve never sways.
One more.
Let us proceed. First haste.
Get ready! Pierce! Far enough!
The elemental vessel is ready. That's the last.
Okay.
May this momentum motivate us.
Ramping power! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Grizzly! Got some syrup. I feel like I can take anything on. I can handle this alone. Come at me! Give me the lantern! Come at me! Take this!
Moving.
One more side. This was our victory.
Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
Nothing is going to deter me.
How did you get there?
Huh. Let's rest up. I wish we'd been able to thank Trent for his help earlier.
He probably saved our bark back there. Goodbye, Convoy. Hello, Calamity.
I was so desperate to get Hina's Core Stone.
Arms, I see you have returned.
Phew! You had me worried, Trent. Thanks for the help with Deilophos earlier.
Your thanks is unnecessary. As the overseer of the sanctuary, I could not sit idly by and allow harm to come to the Alms in the midst of their pilgrimage.
Trent? As in the Sentry of the Sanctuary? Watcher of the Alms' Passage? He is much larger than recorded in the texts I've read on the subject. Could I perhaps...
Not now, Aish. Focus.
As for you, Soul Guard Val, here is where the escort's journey ends. I have bidden farewell to many a Soul Guard in my time here as the Overseer. However, you have been appointed as an Alm in your own right. You may proceed onward to the Mana Tree with the rest of the Alms.
Thank you. I am honored to fulfill my duty as the Alm of Light. But before that, I want to talk to the Mana Goddess.
Curious. I would inquire as to what you have seen and heard on your travels that would prompt such a request. Please enlighten me.
We know that Deilophos is planning to take his revenge on the Mana Goddess, but we don't know why.
He's going around reviving Benevodons to stir up trouble. Sure, we defeated 3 of them already, but that's not the point.
The point is that Deilophos is regaining strength, and now he looks really weird and really menacing. We can't let him keep going like this.
Before long, he will arrive to assault the sanctuary. We seek a way to stop his progress, but we need the goddess's guidance.
You plan to stop Deilophos yourselves? Yet again, you surprise me.
We feel partially responsible for his resurrection and sudden rise to power. Plus, he still has Hina's Core Stone. I have to fix this before I can give my soul to the cause. Please understand.
Your plight is noted. It is not my wish to place any undue burdens on the Alms, nor on the Goddess of Mana herself. But I believe I am coming to understand what the elemental spirits saw in you when making their choices. There is change brewing in Kidiel. Steel yourselves, Alms. You may enter the sanctuary with my blessing. Prepare your minds and hearts for when your souls will be necessary, and for what purpose you have been called.
Ominous words, my friend. We'll stop by after we hash things out with the Mana Goddess. How about you wish us luck on our way?
Very well. Until we meet again, Alms, take care and keep a weather eye out on the road ahead.
Thanks. We'll try. Now it's off to see the Mana Goddess.
The Sanctuary of Mana.
Karina, wait!
Oh!
That's gotta be the Tree of Mana.
Wow!
It's beautiful. Almost familiar in a way.
Familiar. Yes. It makes sense that you feel that way.
The fairy.
Dropping those eaves as always, I see. Life begins with the mana tree, and when your time in this realm is over, your soul returns here to continue the cycle of rebirth.
Oh, then the mana tree oversees not just the Alms, but all creatures. It's where all souls end up.
When the world was still Fadiel, the mana tree was in the spirit realm, right?
Yes. If Kijiel had not been created, you would never have had the opportunity to see the mana tree.
Incredible. If only I could tell everyone back home what a stunning sight this all is.
We've wasted enough time looking. It's time to get some answers.
How might one find the goddess in order to seek an audience?
Follow the path and it will lead you to her. Be sure to stay on the path, though.
But that's...
Monsters? Here? We never had monster infestations before. There goes the neighborhood.
The barrier around the Mana Sanctuary is meant to be impenetrable. However, I happen to have several hypotheses over the origins of these Some species might have been trapped inside of the barrier at the time of its fabrication. Or perhaps specific species are able to puncture...
Oh my, Master Aish is muttering to himself yet again.
Let him talk. Maybe he'll bore the monsters to death.
We should get going.
I didn't account for monsters once we were in the sanctuary. What could be the cause?
Leave the hypotheses to Aish, Morley. We got bigger fish to fry.
Finally, lucky break. Now that I'm in Alm, I can protect you all the whole way.
Spirits will answer our call.
They weren't so tough. Yes!
With a trapped species inside of the barrier, I must take into account the change in habitat. Could evolution have played a part in creating this many subspecies? Or perhaps...
Should we permit him to ponder uninterrupted? Words will not reach him at this stage, I believe.
It figures. Aish, stop falling behind if you don't want to find your own way.
Wanna do this the hard way, huh? Unseen Flask!
Easy!
Elemental, just one more. Got it!
We need to press on.
I'm starting to dig it. The elements are all around it.
Taking this. Yes! You're mine! Come at me! Elemental Cardi hold my power! Come at me!
Rival remains.
Oh, we might get some use out of this.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
It would have been nice to have Hina here to see this.
Yeah. She would have loved this view.
Then I'll be sure to soak up as much of the atmosphere as I can, for her sake.
That's the idea, Karina. I'll do the same. Unseen Flask!
I might have gone a bit overboard.
Got some syrup. Got some syrup. Grant me power! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Yes!
What went through? Of the Ohms of old as they walk this path.
Our thoughts often turn to those we left behind in times such as these.
Bittersweet to reminisce, but my heart still feels warm. I'll bet you the alms of the past will give us a warm welcome.
Grizzly! Thanks for the pick-me-up.
I can deal with this.
We owe you for your assistance.
Reduction!
You're mine! Unseen Flash!
The spirit will answer our call.
Salamando! Take this!
Time to get to work.
I will take over. Submit! This place is now my dominion!
I got this.
Still.
Salamando!
Defenses until the very end.
Go another round.
Taking this. Please work. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
My bond with the Spirit's virgins.
Awesome! Keep it up!
Huh? The path stops here.
Then how do we get to the Mana Goddess?
Fairy could well have indicated the wrong route through the sanctuary. Her directions were vague at best.
Do not doubt that you are on the correct path.
It's Vidiz, the White Dragon Princess. Golly, what are you doing here?
You, your companions, and even I must face whatever future lies ahead of us, come what may.
Don't worry. Vidiz is like Trent, an emissary of the goddess.
Can you tell us how to continue on the path ahead?
I am the keeper of the future. How you choose to proceed depends on the answers you provide. There are many roads you may take, each with their own consequences. Do you understand?
I think so. We have a choice to complete the pilgrimage, or not. But that decision is why we've come to the goddess. Please, let us speak to her and ask for her wisdom.
After learning the truth, how will you feel? Will you accept it?
The truth?
Have you the strength to face the truth of this world? I do not know the depth of your conviction, what resides within your heart. Make me understand your intent. Your hearts will lead you along the path you seek.
She wants actions, not words.
We must convince her of our conviction.
You won't want to miss a moment of this, Vidiz.
Do not intend to
behold my power!
I'll deal with this. Nice timing.
When tilling the lands to bear fruit, one must bear in mind the myriad disasters they will face. Extinguish the bane that threatens to incinerate all.
Wait, what? Give me a minute.
Test your might. That is correct.
Right answer. Go for it.
I will take over.
My gratitude.
All right. as many rounds as it takes.
Though mortals yearn for the future, they are hindered by the shackles of their past. Expel the knowledge that leads mortals astray.
This one's a toughie. What should we do?
Test your might. You are mistaken. Disaster befall you!
Oh no! What's she summoning?
Time to get enough games!
Prepare for your final fight.
No one? Then we go all out!
Game over till it's over, Veggies!
As Alm of Light, surely you can decipher the truth from that which is false. Discern your truth, and yours alone.
You can answer this, Val!
Think carefully.
You're mine!
Well done.
No! Triad Sprint! You're mine!
Time to get to work. Eruption! Fire diversion!
I have been summoned. Here!
Now, it is clear to me. Those strong enough to break free of their fate. Long have we prayed for pilgrims such as yourselves. You may be the heroes that the Goddess of Mana has needed all along. Go forth and create your own future.
Thank you, Veggies!
Is Ian doing well?
So much to do, so
must
little time
focus
to
on
do
the
it all.
task ahead of me.
Aha! Nice to see that this place hasn't changed. No monsters either. Looks just like it did back in Fadiel times. You have had a long journey, but the mana tree is just ahead.
A long and laborious journey indeed.
The Alm's final destination.
And yet, we aren't here to offer our souls like those that came before us. We need to meet with the goddess.
Coda, the Alms have arrived.
Coda? Huh?
I am the guardian of this sanctuary.
There are humans living within the barrier? That's news to me.
Living? No. I am but a strong will given form. Consider me like one of the spirits. To put it in terms you may understand, I am the first in the long legacy of soul guards. You passed Vidiza's trial admirably, Vel. I should not be surprised given that you are of my own bloodline.
You're my ancestor?
If we assume that long ago, people from Tiania were chosen to stand guard over the Mana Goddess, and that practice has held over to this very day. Aha! Then he is the origin of the Soul Guard tradition.
My mission remains unchanged since I first accepted it. Protect the Goddess of Mana.
Do you know where we can find her, Guardian Coda? We need to speak with the goddess as soon as possible.
You may refer to me as simply Coda. Trent and Vidiz have relayed your current plight to me. Come. I will take you to the Mana Goddess.
One of my ancestors is here? In the sanctuary? Well, I can't keep him or the Mana Goddess waiting. Time to go.